Hello my wonderful audience. Today we have a cracking video about the best hair transplant clinics in New York. So I have shortlisted 3 clinics. I'm going to tell you all about them in a minute. Welcome to myhairimplants.com, the YouTube channel. This is a new channel all about hair transplants. I try to review reviews and honest feedback on clinics, on surgeons, and basically on the topic of hair transplants for anyone who might be new, anyone who might be looking for their first hair transplant or looking for their second or third hair transplant. Reliable, accurate information. My name is Jibril. I'm a pharmacist with long established interest in the field of hair transplants. I had a checklist of 7 key points. So I checked for years active. So obviously we want clinics that have been active for a long time, that are established. The quality of the website, because I'm a great believer, a website can tell you almost everything you need to know about a business. I looked on forums for feedback about the clinics, hair loss forums, the photo galleries to see if the work they do looks up to scratch. And I also judged the clinics on publications. So I wanted to see if the surgeons, the leading surgeons of those clinics, have published in medical journals in their field, because that is a massive sign of peer respect and kind of international recognition. Number 6 is if they had other branches. So if a clinic has more than one branch, that means they must have been successful, for them to expand. So that's another good sign. And finally, I looked, number 7 is membership of ABHRS. ABHRS stands for American Board of Hair Restoration Surgeons. It's kind of like a society of all the professionals, medical professionals in the hair transplant industry in America. Obviously, membership of this shows that the person is kind of recognized in their field, or at least genuinely practicing in their field. So first, let's kick off with Dr. Bernstein's clinic in New York City. So he has a clinic at 110 East 55th Street in New York, and he also has another branch in Long Island. So he ticks off one of our criteria of having more than one branch. At least 20 years of experience, very, very well established, one of the pioneers of hair transplantation. He had numerous publications in medical journals about the topic of hair transplants, which is really, really good. And he also does beard and eyebrow transplants. So he doesn't just do hair transplants. His initial consultation fee is $185. And there's a fee of $550 if you want to have full hair loss evaluation. So that's a bit more extensive than having an initial consultation. But his online consultation is free. So if you have a consultation with him over video link, then this will be free. And obviously most people will be doing this now, so most likely you'll get your consultation for free. His photo gallery is wonderfully detailed. Let's just have a quick look at his photo gallery. So this is his photo gallery, and it's really, really nice, very clear. If you click on the photos, I think you can get information on like really big, clear, crisp pictures, and you get information about the actual patient and the procedure and everything. They tell you how many hair grafts he's had, and you can also have a slideshow of before and after. So this is before and this is after, and there's some close-ups to show the work and the position of the hairline. So really wonderfully detailed. I think this is one of the best photo galleries I've seen. So let's just go back to the presentation, and the feedback on the forums is overwhelmingly positive. So I've checked on forums, hair loss forums, both on Facebook and on Google and and other places, and overwhelmingly positive feedback. Next clinic is Dr. Fella's. Dr. Fella is very, very well established, and his clinic is actually branded as Fella and Bloxham now. So I think he's got a partner in Dr. Bloxham, and they have a branch in New York and Philadelphia. So you have 2 options of where you can go. Dr. Fella has had many publications before. I don't know about Dr. Bloxham if he's had any publications. Both of them are members of ABHRS, so that shows they're kind of active in their field and are professionally well connected and recognized as well. Their prices, they mention on their website that the FUE procedure starts at $12,000, and the FUT procedure starts at $7,000. So if you don't know what FUE and FUT are, FUE is basically when the hair transplants, it's basically the hair grafts are basically plucked and inserted individually one by one, and FUT is known as the strip method. So this is when entire sections of the scalp are taken and transplanted. So it's a little bit cheaper than FUE typically. Again, the photo gallery is really, really wonderful, just like Dr. Bernstein, and we're going to have a look at their photo gallery now. So compared to the last one, they covered up, the face of the clients. So let's have a look at one. Let's click at this one, and when you click on it, you get like a really detailed narrative of the hair transplant, the diagnosis, the graphs. So really nice pieces of information to go with the pictures. So let's have a look. They don't really have as many pictures. Oh, they do. I was going to say they don't have as many pictures as the last clinic, but they do. So you can click on different, you can go to different parts of the slideshow and get different views, like from the top. This is after, obviously, really good density. This is from the side. And if you go back up, they show you really detailed close-up images of the hairline. So a really high quality photo gallery. Let's go back to the presentation. The feedback on the forums again are really positive. I don't think I found a single negative comment on forums. So this is an excellent clinic to go for if you're thinking of having your hair transplant in New York. So our next clinic is Dr. True and Dr. Dorin. They are based obviously in New York. Over 20 years of experience, so really well established. They have offices in New Jersey, Long Island, and Boston. So I think this clinic is the most well expanded out of all the clinics that we've seen so far today. They're not published, so they don't have any medical. They're not published in medical journals. They are members of ABHRS, so they are connected, well connected professionally, which is really good. They do other techniques apart from the famous or the most common FUT and FUE. So they do things like non-surgical stuff like PRP, where you kind of use special proteins, and they also do laser light therapy. They do quite a few quirky and unusual procedures like eyebrow restoration and beard transplants. So if you are thinking of having one of these things as well, this is the clinic to go for. In terms of price, I couldn't really get a very specific price. On their website, they just have a very broad range of pricing from $5,000 all the way to $15,000. Again, beautiful photo gallery. I think their website is actually one of the best out of the three. Let's just have a quick look at the website. Here's the website, really professional looking and nice, and nice big font, very easy to use. Let's have a look at the photo gallery here. Beautiful photo gallery, and I like the way they divided it into male and female. So they obviously work on women as well as men. Let's have a look at one of the case studies. So if you just go on here and have a look at this gentleman here. Yeah, really nice clear photos. Really, obviously they use a very high quality camera, and this shows really nice work before and after. They show you the hairline. They show you the temples as well. So obviously this is a high quality photo gallery showing high quality work. They don't have kind of commentary or notes to go with the pictures like the other two clinics, but I think that is offset by the quality of their photos. Really crisp. In terms of forum feedback, again, it was really excellent. I'm really curious. Are you watching this video and thinking of having a hair transplant? Can you tell us in the comments below when you are thinking of having this hair transplant, in 2020, in 2021, or even further down the line? So make sure you subscribe. I'll post regular videos on this topic, on hair transplants, aimed at educating everyone who's thinking about hair transplant on the whole process. Take care. See you soon.